Hey, good morning. How are y'all doing? Welcome back into Tommy Bites Homestead. So, no one is safe. And when I say no one is safe, I mean the children and I mean the adults, no matter the age. Okay. And I have two stories to show you just what I mean in two different scenarios at that. So, this first story that I'm going to cover, let me pull it up on the screen. Definitely hit that like button as you enter. It does help the channel grow. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and welcome in. I hope you become one of the cousins. So what you're seeing right here on the screen is, of course, always happening. Now, this happened a few weeks ago because I remember having a conversation with my daughter about Power School. Okay, and she had no idea. Actually, no one had any idea. This happened a couple of months ago, and then they just announced it to other people earlier this month. So over 60 million kids' data may have been stolen. And here's what you need to know about it. The data that's been stolen comes from Power School. Most schools use it, at least in North Carolina, South Carolina, that I know of. You can let me know the area you're in if y'all use Power School as well. And did you know about this actually happening? A leading education technology firm was the target of a data security breach last month, potentially exposing millions of students and teacher sensitive data, including social security numbers and medical information. Now, when they first released this, they said, sorry, y'all, I'm recording from my other channel as well. They said that nothing to worry about, that none of that stuff was in Power School. But obviously, they went deeper into the system than they thought. So now the Social Security, excuse me. So now the Social Security numbers and medical information has been exposed. Exposed. I don't know the word to say, exposed. So Power School, the largest provider of cloud-based education software for K through 12 education in the country, notified schools about the incident earlier this month, but the full scale of the cyber attack is still coming into view. Like I said, earlier this month, but it didn't happen earlier this month. That's just when, people were notified. A new report from Bleeping Computer, a cybersecurity news outlet, said the data breach impacted more than 62 million students and over 9.5 million teachers across 6,500 school districts. Power School hack exposes Indiana students' data. And it's exposed South Carolina, and this is, I don't see it in here yet. I haven't read this article, but I know for sure that South Carolina students Power School was hacked and North Carolina Power School was hacked as well. Those numbers reportedly come from an extortion demand the hacker sent to the company. A spokesperson for Power School would not confirm or deny the figures in an email to News Nation, but the company's website says it supports more than 60 million students globally. Y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. So now we're going to talk about what this means really. So it says, Power School said it first became aware of the breach December. Remember, I said this didn't happen in early this month. This happened December 28th after a customer data from its Power School student information system, SIS, was stolen through its Power Source support portal. Power School SIS is a student information system that schools and districts use to manage grades, track attendance, enrollment, and other student records. I used to have to use them. I really did not like Power School, but Power School was very efficient with, getting that information with report cards and all that stuff. Because back in the day when I was growing up, they would hand you the report card for you to take home, and some grades got changed. Yeah, I was a bad girl. I changed a grade one time from a D to a C. So anyway, hackers assessed the portal using compromised credentials and stole the data using an export data manager, according to Bleeping Computer. Let me see. No. Power School reportedly paid a ransom. Oh, they did? They paid a ransom to prevent the stolen data from being leaked privately and saw a video of the hacker claiming to delete the data. So basically, they paid money. They really don't know if the hacker deleted the information or not. And so maybe that's why they were so nonchalant in the whole, well, it's nothing to worry about. Your information didn't get out. You don't know if these people had already sold our stuff. I mean, a company spokesperson would not say whether it paid a ransom, but major districts affected by the breach said they were told all the downloaded data had been destroyed. Okay, they paid. If they were told it was destroyed, they paid something. Now, whether or not it's destroyed is the question I have. The company revealed the incident to its customers on January 7th. Like I said, this was a few weeks ago when I heard about it. And I let my daughter know, and she had no idea. And said districts and schools that do not utilize Power School SIS were not affected. So if y'all school districts and schools don't use it, then you're not affected. But for those who did, and I don't know how far this goes back, if it's current Power School, because my daughter's only been out of school for a year now. She graduated last year, so not even a full year. Let's see what information was exposed. The stolen data primarily contains contact information like names, addresses, and dates of birth. However, it could also include more sensitive info like social security numbers and limited medical alert information. Why is my sinus bothering me today? So, a company spokesperson told News Nation that most individuals, more than 3/4, did not have social security numbers exposed in the breach. The type of data exposed varies by district due to different state and district policies, but there is no evidence that credit card or banking information was involved, says Power School. Some districts have revealed which data was stolen. In Lake Forest, Illinois, a pair of districts said in a public notice that what is going on? Said in a public notice that the following student information had been stolen. Now, this, remind you, is Forest, Illinois. Student names and ID numbers, parent guardian contact information, dates of enrollment and withdrawal reasons, bus stop codes, physicians' names and phone numbers, limited medical alert information like allergies, existence of an IEP or 504, not plan specifics or eligibility information. Student, school, and homeroom staff also had info like their names, most recent department, and school email addresses exposed, says the district. In total, about 20,000 current and former students and staff records were accessed between the two districts. However, sensitive data like social security numbers and insurance information were not compromised. I don't know if I trust them at this point to tell me if it was compromised, because y'all waited until now to make this public. Like, only a small amount of people knew about it on January 7th. I didn't want to report on it because I want to make sure that what they were saying just didn't sound right, So in North Carolina, they say about 312,000 teachers, social security numbers, were exposed in the breach. And that's what I'm talking about. When they first initially said this on the 7th, when I found out, they said We had nothing to worry about, but they really didn't give any other information. So I live in North Carolina, so I feel bad for those teachers. Honestly, I mean, it's enough different entities that are cyber attacking this system, that system, whether it's the hospital, the doctor's office. I mean, you name it. Now we're not even safe in the power school. The company would not say how many districts and schools were involved in the breach when asked by News Nation. Bleeping Computer reported Wednesday that the data breach impacted 62 million, over 62 million people, students, and over 9 million teachers across more than 6,000 school districts. And that includes US, Canada, and other countries. Like, really? Power school. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have a cold, but I do have a sinus issue. Power School would not confirm those numbers, but they're in line with claims on the company's website. Power School says its software is used by over 18,000 customers to support more than 60 million students around the world. And I didn't know that Power School was that major, that it was in other countries as well. This is not good. In some places like the Memphis Shelby School District in Tennessee, a Power School account is required to enroll, according to the Fox 13 Memphis. They say we didn't or don't get a choice. One parent said, if that information can be leaked out, that's serious. Now the school district is among the largest allegedly impacted, with more than 485,000 students and 54,000 teachers. Information exposed. The San Diego Unified School District, the second largest school district in California, also notified families that its student data had been caught up in the breach. In Texas, in Dallas, the Dallas Independent School District published a notice earlier this month saying it was affected by the incident. Other major districts that were impacted included Charlotte, Mecklenburg Schools, and the Wake Forest Public School System in North Carolina. WCPSS said the potentially impacted data includes some staff's social security numbers, as well as their street addresses and other personal information. The school system said no students' social security numbers were accessed, but their names, birthdays, and mailing addresses may have been impacted. Yet, if you go back up there, it just said that teachers' information in North Carolina was exposed. I think it was like 300. Yeah, in North Carolina, about 312,000 teachers' social security numbers were exposed in this breach. So which is it? Parents and guardians whose students' data was exposed will receive a notification email from Power School over the next few weeks. So they got to wait even longer to try to figure that situation out. Power School says it will also offer 2 years of free identity protection and credit monitoring services for all impacted students and educators. You know, when we get hacked, they all offer us a year or 2 years, maybe even 3 if we're lucky. But what do you do if your stuff is actually exposed and being used? Will they help you with that? No one ever says that. They say we are committed to learning from this incident, becoming stronger and more resilient as a company for having experienced it. And most importantly, we are committed to serving our customers in our shared communities, a company spokesperson said in an email. That is a bunch of crap. I want to say another word, but I've been trying to not curse anymore this year. But that is a load of crap, because why is it they always, after something happens, say we are committed to learning from this incident? You didn't learn from somebody else's incident. Do you always have to experience something to learn from it? You could be one step, maybe 2, 3 ahead and say, well, we need to go ahead and take care of this because maybe our system is not strong enough to keep a hacker out of it. That makes no sense to me. Let me calm down because I don't need my blood pressure going back up. So anyway, if y'all want to monitor any updates and learn more about this incident, there's a public website set up by Power School. So you can go to Power School or something like that to find that out. So where else are we not safe? That is a great question, Tommy. Let me see if I can find it. So the other place that we are not safe, I got to throw my glasses on real quick, is right here. When I say we, I mean these people. I don't do the weather, but that's messed up what's happening to them. A lot of people right now are losing their jobs to AI. I just got through telling y'all yesterday or the day before, whatever, that, Macy's was closing their fulfillment center, and those people are being replaced by AI. In this situation, I can't say they're being replaced by AI, but they're being replaced by a whole nother situation. So do y'all remember the guy, Byron Allen? Oh, let me make sure y'all can see what I'm seeing. Hold on. Okay. Do y'all remember the guy, Byron Allen? Byron Allen, what was he, a comedian? He did like talk shows and stuff like that. Well, anyway, this man's a billionaire. Okay. This man is living himself quietly out here making his coin. Okay. And he done made a bunch of them. And with those coins that he's made, he has bought a lot of different places. He owns things that you wouldn't think that he owned. This man owns the Weather Channel, which will explain why he's a billionaire, because billionaires don't become billionaires without doing some grimy stuff or something that might seem a little grimy or maybe a little slighted towards the regular man or woman. So we switched over from Spectrum to DirecTV. This is just a side note leading to this. And DirecTV is fine. I like DirecTV. I'm not saying he owns DirecTV. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is I was used to getting the Weather Channel for free, like the actual Weather Channel, not the weather, whatever thing that they have now with the little orange emblem on it, icon on it, or not the one on your phone, the Weather Channel, because they're so animated in how they, do stuff over there. Well, now that we have DirecTV, I'm realizing if I want the Weather Channel, I gotta pay for it. Like, I ain't paying enough. We ain't paying enough. Okay, we don't have, we just got basic. Okay, I don't need nothing else. We just got basic, because basically we look at more, YouTube and movies on Netflix and stuff like that than we do just the actual TV channels. So it's rare we do that, but we wanted to have it. But I love the Weather Channel. I could watch the Weather Channel all the time. So I'd be watching Ryan Hall, y'all. So say all that to say this. Why I got to pay for the Weather Channel, Brian? Byron, from the movie. Why I got to pay for the Weather Channel? He owns the Weather Channel. Like, are you serious? This man owns the Weather Channel. So these people are losing their jobs because of him and what he has done. So more than just these people, about 100 meteorologists around the US are saying goodbye after getting fired. He fired them. So in this particular, these people here that you're seeing, is Patrice Dayton and Kevin Orport. They were among the dozens of meteorologists saying farewell to viewers. The TV station affected are owned by billionaire Byron Allen, who also owns the Weather Channel. In a statement, Allen's TV group says weather forecasting at the local station level is being taken over by the Weather Channel. He's just very bland when he talks. Like, I don't know. That's just crazy to me. I'm gonna play it in a minute. Let's see. Two Midwestern TV personalities recently made a sad on-air announcement. And those are the two people that I was telling you about. They told their viewers in Indiana that the broadcast would be their final one, going on to share that they were laid off. Use FAD. For those of you who don't know, both of our positions are being eliminated at this TV station, is what they said. The television news business in general is changing nationwide, y'all. So y'all bet, if you have your favorite weatherman or woman, I know a lot of you do, they may be losing their jobs too. They say, and budget cuts are happening everywhere. After 4 decades of dedication to WHTI and the Wabash Valley, whatever, we had both hoped to go out on our own terms to celebrate. But this is not the case, they say. So I'm just at a loss, because when I look at the Weather Channel, rarely are they dedicated to specific communities. Like they'll cover stuff in North Carolina, they'll cover stuff in South Carolina, they'll cover stuff in all these states. But to that specific community in that area, to make it more defined, it's not being covered. So this is Oakland, California. They're saying after more than 3 decades of serving the Bay Area, the viewers with unparalleled expertise and heartfelt dedication, this guy Bill Martin announced his retirement. I hope they're giving him a package with this, because some people, they've been weather personalities, I should say. They've been weather personalities for decades, and to actually go out like that, because you wouldn't think that, well, everybody need the weather. We got a secure job. That's why I always tell y'all, not one job out here is secure. You will be replaced by, like in these people's case, by bigger companies. You will be replaced by machines. This is why the longshoremen were doing the strikes that they were doing, because they don't want to be replaced. But deep down, they know eventually majority of them are going to be replaced, and it's going to be machines. And now, I don't want to stop, because I'm end up getting political, and I don't want to do that over here. No more. So let me play a little bit of their thing. I just wanted to share this with y'all so you'll see if a weather person who is definitely needed can lose their job, you gonna lose your job too. Where'd the video go? Oh, my bad. I'm gonna have to back it up. Well, hold on.
One that will be affected by this, she posted on Facebook.
Let's go back.
We had both hoped to go out on our.
Of them are saying goodbye after getting fired.
Many of you may already know, but tonight is our last broadcast here at News 10.
Patrice Dayton and Kevin Orpert from Terre Haute, Indiana, are among the dozens of meteorologists saying farewell to viewers after getting the axe.
We had both hoped to go out on our own terms to celebrate, but that's not the case.
The TV stations affected are owned by billionaire Byron Allen, who also owns the Weather Channel.
All right, here we go. So, hey, we made it this far.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Oh my God, man, this is ridiculous. This is what I'm saying, why seniors have to work so doggone hard. Because you have these billionaires that are so out of touch with human beings that have feelings, that actually love their job. You ain't gonna see a lot of people crying over losing a job. I don't care. I ain't want the job anyway. No, these people love their jobs. This is insane to me.
For the final time, good night and sleep well.
Meteorologist Amber Kulik was on the air this morning in Alabama.
Temperatures are just downright disrespectful.
But she says her days are numbered. By now, most of you have probably seen the chatter about Allen Media letting local meteorologists go. Well, I am one that will be affected by this, she posted on Facebook. The firings are meant to save costs. In a statement, Byron Allen's TV group says weather forecasting at the local station level are being taken over by the Atlanta-based Weather Channel. The new format will improve reporting capabilities, especially in high-stakes weather situations, and will ensure the most accurate, timely, and engaging forecasts for communities across the country.
For the final time, good night and sleep well.
Child, these people here, they some shiesty individuals. Anyway, just a little bit of news that hopefully you can use, and and I do encourage you to start growing food if you don't know how. It's a lot of channels out there, but I'm also doing mine. I also have playlists on gardening, tips and ideas and how I do it. And the best thing I can give you advice on for that is do what you want to do in your own yard. Okay? Grow how you want to grow. And if y'all hear that, people have been shooting all morning. Okay? I keep saying okay, but anyway, we getting off. Grow you some food for the spring, summer, and fall. That helps with your budget when it's time to make that grocery list and go into the store. Stock up on the things that you eat what you prep, and prep what you eat. Don't overdo it. We're not hoarding, we just surviving. Okay, so stretch the meals out as much as you possibly can, and I will see you guys in another video. Thank you for being here on Tommy Bites TV Homestead, where you're going to get news that you can use, and also preparedness and whatever is going on around this homestead. So y'all take care. I'm about to go and get my workout on and get out here and drop some seeds. Bye, y'all. Love you. Hit the like.